Drive on the southeast side, you probably take a stretch of Houghton Road that goes down to one lane each way. Well, this road was part of an upgrade plan that RTA had on its list after voters approved all these changes in the early 2000s. So why is the stretch of road still not finished? Our southeast side reporter Blake Phillips takes a closer look.
It's been about 18 years since the original RTA plan was passed by voters, and parts of that plan were to improve Houghton Road. And while parts have been worked on, this part behind me, as you can see, has not. And while traffic during the day flows like this, during the morning and afternoon rush hours, it can look a little bit like this. Traffic backed up for miles, making residents in the area wonder if those improvements are ever coming. The southeast side of Tucson is just one area that's been growing at a fast rate, with subdivisions like Rocking K and the Vale School District being a hot commodity. And while parts of Houghton Road have already been worked on, the stretch between 22nd Street and Irvington has not.
This is one of the areas that I have a lot of concern with in regards to safety of my kids using these roadways.
Matt Mullen has lived in Tucson for more than 20 years, and his family uses Houghton to get to and from work and school. And his family has felt the effects of the road firsthand.
My daughter herself was actually in an accident. She was rear-ended here on this street. It was one of the peak traffic times of the day, and unfortunately the driver behind her didn't see what was going on.
I spoke with the director of the Tucson Department of Transportation and Mobility over Zoom, and I asked him point blank, why is it taking so long?
We're doing more than just widening the road and slapping some pavement on the dirt. We are taking the opportunity to upgrade the water infrastructure, the sewer infrastructure, which is owned and operated by Pima County.
But what Mullen and others want to know is, why was this part left behind? Well, according to Credio, choices had to be made on where to break the projects up into parts.
There were decisions made on how we were going to phase the improvements on Houghton Road based on where we saw the development occurring, based on where we saw the need.
And now the good news, the ballpark for when construction will really begin is 2025. And Credio says the project is going to take time, but
this project will be complete no matter what.
On the southeast side, I'm Blake Phillips, KGUN 9.
Now, Blake will keep following all the latest updates as our Southeast Tucson reporter. You can find all of his work on kgun9.com. Now, Blake is part of Southern Arizona's largest reporting team, out covering stories that matter to you and your neighborhood.